Hey, this is Michael and Clay from Dualcast Drafts. We're here for match one of our Dragons of Tarkir draft. Looking at our hand right now, what do you think about this hand, Clay?
Um,
Two lands.
it's all right. We're gonna hopefully have a more fun turn three.
Two lands. No islands.
It's not
On the
super good.
draw.
We got two double blue cards in hand.
With no islands. I think we have to mulligan this hand.
Yeah, doesn't really do that much. Yeah, I'm much happier with this one.
Yeah, this hand's okay, I guess. It's also not ideal, but we'll keep it.
Yeah, it has its draws.
Better than a random 5, probably. At least we get to play Airy Bowmasters on turn 3. And we don't really expect to have a turn 2 play anyways, so...
Right.
Interesting. Servant of the Scale. I don't think this card is that good, but we'll see.
I would argue that it's not good.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, the
just like,
problem is it's a 1-mana 1/1, and it's like
yeah,
maybe you get some value off of it, but maybe it just dies, you know? I don't know.
yeah. And I mean, even if it dies, late in the game, you don't want that card at all. It's a miserable draw.
That's true. They're a bad top deck. So it looks like our opponent's green-white. He's probably going to be, doing some +1/+1 counter shenanigans. Ooh, Graceblade Artisan. I'm also not a big fan of that card. Although, if we don't have a way to punish him for it, he can definitely go off with it. Although, now that I think about it, Whisk Away is going to be pretty good at punishing him.
That is gonna be nice.
Yeah, so we'll have to save our Whisk Away for... Because I'm sure he's playing some auras if he's playing the Graceblade Artisan, so...
Right.
Or maybe not. Maybe he's just playing it as a 3-mana 2/3. That's very possible, actually.
Yeah.
So do we morph the Bowmasters or do we play the Bear here? I think we play the Bear.
Yeah.
Because then we can just play the Bowmasters face up next turn.
Yeah, the Bowmaster's just fine face up. I like this bear. The generator is very good.
Yeah, if we can get it going, that'd be sweet.
It's a nice ability to have on your guy late in the game.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, that changes a lot of things.
Yeah, we're what are we gonna do about that?
Well, he's going to give it haste and smash in here, so...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we're taking 5 right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else we can do about it. Oh, interesting. We might just have to block the Graceblade Artisan here. Or does it...
Yeah.
No, we just block the 1/1 and let him have a counter.
Well, the counter kind of keeps us off of blocking later.
What, he's going to put it on...
The Graceblade Artisan.
Yeah, but we're going to play the Airy Bowmasters next turn, so it doesn't really matter. Oh,
Yeah.
it still... No,
Well,
it still matters.
the thing is, the only way we're in hand, the only way we can deal with Serac is to whisk away and then contradict.
Mm-hmm.
And I just,
So if we're going to do that, then we should block the Graceblade Artisan this turn.
I think so.
Yeah.
But we definitely.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's going to be pretty hard for us to recover from Serac like that.
Yeah, I mean, we also get blown out by a lot of different cards.
Yeah,
So we can't do it in main phase.
Yeah, but after him playing that, we're blown out by a lot of things. We can't really even worry about it.
Are we gonna play the Airy Bowmasters?
No. I guess we just have to hold up Whisk Away.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's okay. It really depends on what he plays. Like, additional pressure is not good. Him having tricks is not good.
Yeah, let's see what he does.
That segmented Crow Peak is nice, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance this could go well for us if he doesn't have too much fuel in the tank here.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Here goes nothing.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, it sucks that we're also just gonna have to do the old draw pass.
Interesting. If he's smart, he can just he'll just smash with this monument next turn if we pass with all of our mana up is the problem.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so do you want to go face up?
Like,
Oh, no,
that's
digs.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really risky play. It's like, how much respect do we want to give our opponent? Not to be a douche or anything, but he is playing Servant of the Scale and Graceblade Artisan, so maybe we don't give him that much respect. But
You might not play it because he doesn't have Ferocious and it won't get haste is the thing. Can he? Is he gonna make? How much does it cost? 6? No, you can't make it.
The problem is just that if he plays it, if we play like the Bowmaster and then he plays Surak, if we don't, the problem is that he definitely plays Surak if we play the Bowmasters, and then we're just screwed anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we kind of have to just hold up Contradict.
Let's do it.
Or I mean, we could just morph the Crotic and then next turn flip it up. Take 5. Sorry, not even take 5 because he won't have.
Yeah. I think that's much better.
Yeah, that's the thing to do. It's really unfortunate, but it's always better to give your opponent respect.
Yeah.
When you're trying to figure out, like, is he smart enough to, see my counterspell and things like that. Mostly because it's just like, if it turns out that he is a worse player than you're giving him respect for, then good for you. You're playing a worse player,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that we're actually still fine with this here, though. Like, he's not getting haste, so we have a block.
Oh shoot! The problem is that we still can't flip up the Crotic. It costs 7 to flip up.
Oh.
Yikes.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and now the Surak does have haste.
Oh, we forgot that he could possibly play another creature. Oh, and he's going to attack us with the Glade Watcher? Oh, well, no, it doesn't. Oh, he's going to give it haste?
Yeah, he's going to give himself haste, right?
Well, he paid for the Glade Watcher to attack, which is why I'm confused.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, maybe he thought he'd give all creatures haste or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's still extremely bad for us. I think we have to block the 1/1 here.
Yeah. Also very bad.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's hard to say. Who knows what would have happened if we had held up Contradict. It's very possible that he could have played Surak and things would have gone much, much better for us. But
right.
Who knows? After playing this, of course, he's going to play Surak, so that doesn't really tell us anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what we do here. We're in a pretty rough spot. We can't pay to flip this guy up. All we can really do is, I guess, cast Airy Bowmasters.
Yeah, I think
that gives us a double block on Surak.
Yeah.
So we can just trade. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
We're still like on 2 turns from the Glade Watcher.
Yeah, of course. But if we kill Surak, then he won't have Formidable, so we won't be able to trigger it anymore.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Of course, he still has this monument that he can just turn into a 4/4 Flying Dragon, which he'll probably just do this turn as well, now that I think about it.
Which will give him Formidable.
Oh, which, yes, will also give him Formidable, so never mind. Yeah, we're actually in pretty big trouble here, because if he just...
We're kind of doomed.
Yeah. Particularly if he has like a combat trick or something.
Yeah. Well, he didn't make his guy, his monument.
No, he's not attacking with a monument. I mean, he doesn't have the mana to.
Oh.
Right? No, he only has 5.
Oh, there's your problem. Ooh,
Yep.
he's killing them.
Oh no. Oh, he had
Oh,
a
no.
sandblast.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Yep, that's unfortunate, but nothing we can do about it.
Blow out Central.
Yep.
We're gonna lose this game.
That's this game.
Yep.
All right. Well. Yeah, we had to mulligan there. It's possible that we should have just held up that counterspell. Just because I think it was probably the only thing that really gave us a chance, so I don't know.
Beating Serac, yeah.
Yeah. I think our huge error there was probably not realizing that this cost 7 to flip up, so we couldn't actually flip it up the next turn.
Right.
Yeah, so that was probably our bad, but I think he had Sandblast as well, so we were going to be in some trouble anyways.
Yeah.
That being said, do we have any sideboard things to think about for him? This green-white deck.
He only showed us Sandblast as a non-creature spell. Instant or sorcery for negate.
Yeah. I kind of like Tread Upon against him.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Maybe take out Contradict.
Yeah.
Contradict didn't seem to work very well. Because we just can't really afford to be holding up the mana.
It's very suspect when we just pass the turn like that.
Yeah. It's really good if you have other instant speed things you can do if they don't play the spell that you want to counter. Alright, we'll play first.
Ooh, that's rough.
Can we keep a 5-lander? I think we got a mulligan.
I agree. This hand does nothing. This hand does something.
This hand does considerably more things.
Yeah. I'm happy with this hand.
Yeah, this hand's great, actually. This is a pretty good 6.
Yeah.
As far as they come. Didn't want to really draw that land there. I think we definitely will play right into being first.
Yep.
Before we play the segmented Crow-Tick.
Makes sense to me.
Get that scry going on. This guy again. Did he tap 2 mana to pay for it? It's weird.
It is weird.
Ah, Josh, drew all these lands before we could get our scry going.
Oh well, we need lands to cast that Crow-Peak.
Ooh, which one of these do we want to manifest? The Crew Shock? Yeah, the Crew Shock.
Yeah.
And then do we want the Mistfire on top or bottom?
On top.
Yeah, so we can just play it next turn.
Play it next turn. Turn for that, we can flip up the Crow-Peak. And then start giving it flying.
Sounds good to me.
I'm a fan of that.
Interesting. If he just attacks with the Servant here, I'm going to block it.
Is there anything he'd even have?
No, he's just doing it to get the counter on the Glade Watcher. Which is fine by me. Although, I mean, nah, it's fine by me. I think that's fine. Especially if we end up whisking it away at some point later.
Right.
Can't attack through the 4/4, obviously. Couldn't have attacked through the 3/3 either, though, so doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think about the fact that we were giving him Ferocious. That might have been a mistake.
No, he had it either way. Like, if he had a 1/1 right now, he would have it regardless, you know?
No, but the Mastodon triggers on Ferocious. Ferocious is just having a single one with 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So that triggers on the ferocious and then also gives him the formidable.
I see.
Yep, and he just paid for it, so he's gonna smash in. I mean, I hate to say it, but we might just need to double block here.
And give him both of them? No.
No, he just gets to
I tried
choose
to the
one.
first bit.
I think that's actually probably the best way to go.
I can see it.
They're both totally fine to lose. We don't really have that many instants or sorceries that we're going to be able to trigger with the Misfire Adept right now in our hand, you know? So
yeah.
I'm actually okay trading them off. And then this guy's actually a secret fatty, so.
So, what do you like here then?
I don't know. The problem is that this guy still kills us if we flip up the Crew Shocks. We don't really want to attack into it. I think
we could whisk it away.
Yeah, we either hold up Whisk Away or we play the Crow-Tick. We whisk it away, and then when he plays it again, it won't get the counter.
Right.
Or do we just Crow-Tick, morphed, let him attack us, next turn flip up this guy and attack with the Crow-Tick for 7. But he'll probably play something, so. Yeah, let's
That's sort of like the Whisk Away?
Yeah, let's Whisk Away. If he doesn't block because it's obvious, then he just takes 2 and we morph the Crow-Tick.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, we could hold the Whisk Away up for when he attacks in, though. But I think I'd rather just play out the creature. Get an R2 damage.
Yeah, we can't unmorph it next turn, right?
Yeah, that's fine. We can flip this guy up next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could have actually. Oh, you know what we probably should have just done is just held up Whisk Away, and then if we didn't want to cast it, flip this guy up.
Yeah.
But
that would have been strong.
I'm also okay with just taking 4 and then hitting him back for a bunch next turn.
Yeah.
Depending on what he plays here, obviously.
Right.
Conifer Strider, interesting. Very interesting.
So you know what I like here, Michael?
What do you like?
Swing with the team.
Mm-hmm.
If he blocks the morph that we haven't flipped up, I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We can flip up the manifest creature and just get him for 5 and trade, you know.
And if he blocks the manifest, we Whisk Away.
We can't Whisk Away a hexproof creature.
Oh, right.
But if he blocks the manifest, we just
play the Bowmaster.
Yeah, play the Bowmaster, and we hold up Whisk Away. And you can morph him and hold up Whisk Away, I guess.
So what about when he doesn't block at all, which is what he might do, because he's probably just going to say, oh, okay, then I'll swing in for 9. Do we flip this up and hit him for 7, or do we hit him for 4 and play the Bowmaster? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think in that case, we hit him for 4, morph the Bowmaster, and keep Whisk Away up to try to keep stay ahead on the race when he attacks in, you know?
Oh, that's true. We can, if we morph this, we can keep Whisk Away up. Oh, that's perfect, actually. That works out really well. All right, we've mapped out all of the different possible paths down the decision tree.
Mm-hmm.
As predicted, he does not block. All right, so we're going to Whisk Away the Mastodon here.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a problem.
Jeez.
See, that's what I was saying when I thought this guy could possibly be good.
How do we deal with that?
I mean,
our ambush Crotek actually blocks him or whatever, the segmented Crotek.
Once we flip him up, I mean, do we just take 10 here?
No.
We have to
Right.
jump with the Bowmaster?
I think so.
That sucks.
That does suck. Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute.
If only.
At the beginning, we can do it this turn, man.
We can't steal it, right?
Oh, no, it's with power less than her power. Oh, and it's also a target creature and it has hexproof, so it just, never mind. But what is it? Oh, it's less than, so we can't even steal the Mastodon. Wow, damn it.
It's less than? Jeez.
Yeah, so it's only 3 powered creatures. I didn't read that part. That's much more restrictive than I initially thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of shit out of luck here. We don't have a land, so we can't flip up the Crotek. I just don't even know what we can do here.
I mean, we can. Jeez.
We can play Dragon Claw and triple block the Conifer Strider.
The boy.
That's all we can do. Or we can... No, we can just flip up the Crew Shock and double block.
That's probably better.
That's really all we can do, I think. I think we just pass and do that.
Then we have a fail case of Whisk Away.
Yep. Oh, how far we've fallen.
Jeez. Battle Mastery on Conifer Strider.
Battle Mastery on Conifer Strider is pretty brutal.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm just worried that he has something. Like any pump spell.
Yeah.
Blows us out for days.
Yeah, we don't really have much of a choice at this point, though.
Secret Fatty.
I mean, okay, he blows us out here with a pump spell.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. The bolster goes on this guy, too, because he has 1 toughness.
Necessary.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we just didn't really have a choice. We had to kind of go for it, even though we were exposing ourselves and opening ourselves up to the pump trick, to the combat trick there, or removal spell, really, in this case. Because the alternative was just throw away one of our creatures and have the same thing happen next turn.
Right.
Or, just take 10 damage or whatever, which we just couldn't do.
Yeah.
And, if that had worked, it actually wouldn't have been that bad. We would have just been trading 2 cards for 2 cards.
Right.
But, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
So I guess we, can play Yasova and keep up Whisk Away, but I'm pretty sure that we're not going to be able to recover from that.
No. Not exactly.
Really, really unfortunate that Yasova can't steal either of those creatures.
If we draw Trade Upon, or whatever that card is, the 2/2, we can steal it, right? No, not anymore, because it got that +1/+1 counter.
Try and bait another combat trick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Did I hit F6? I meant to whisk that away before it actually traded with our Yasova. But
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
I think I accidentally hit auto pass. Apologies. I don't think it really matters. We would have had to do the same thing here.
No, we're pretty...
Yeah, that's just game.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Looks like we're not going to be taking down match 1. That's alright though, because luckily this is a Swiss, so we still have more matches to come.
Hooray!
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate losing to that Battle Mastery on Conifer Strider, because it's like, what do you do,
Alright, I don't know if that's even really like such a super good endorsement of that card, like...
No, I mean, this is like the classic situation where, you're playing 2 cards that are on their own marginal, but together, I mean, obviously together they're insane, but it's just, here we're seeing the result of them together. How many games is he going to have just one of them on its own and,
Right.
Have his Conifer Strider trading for our 2 mana 2/2 or whatever.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
Battle Mastery is not miserable in his deck, because he's got, creatures with 4 or 5
well, I
power.
mean, the thing about Battle Mastery, I mean, imagine if it had been on any other creature except for Conifer
Right.
Strider, we would have just
Yeah, we
wasted
would
away.
boring out with away. Yeah.
So it's really just, and granted, there are, hexproof creatures are, and putting auras on them is smart. So, it's,
Yes.
and he has the Graceblade Artisan, so he obviously like built the deck a little bit. So I can't really say that he is just completely lucking out. He put some thought
I
into
guess
it.
if he,
He did
yeah,
he did this intentionally, obviously. So
if he has other auras, then that Conifer Strider is probably quite good.
yeah, actually that's true. And the Battle Mastery is not. It doesn't do nothing. Like it gives you the first strike damage, which does a lot to let your creature attack in, and
Yeah.
doubling the potential output of damages. Pretty sweet when you've got a 5-1. All right, so we'll see you in the next match. This has been Michael and Clay from Dual Cast Drafts.